The Steelers have the 17th pick. They have the 32nd pick in the trade for Chase Claypool to the Bears. They have their 49th pick. Those are their first and second round picks, 3 picks in the top 50, Ike. And I was trying to figure out which position group do I want to go with first. I do want to get your insight about the defensive backs, but yesterday I had the chance to speak with NFL draft analyst Joe DeLeon with the Bleav Network, and he kept bringing up Wisconsin defensive lineman. I've got his name in my notes here, Keeanu Benton. And it was just like, Ike, I love TJ Watt up front, Alex Highsmith, Cam Hayward and company. But from the reports I read and from the footage that I saw, this was a player who just consistently caused disruption. What did you see from the Wisconsin product in your eyes and your opinion during practice?
Yeah, Keanu just, from my perspective, just dominated, being consistent at dominating. For a guy to be that big and that agile was very impressive. And that's a lot of things you can't coach. That's just God-given talent. Keanu had to work on that and not be lazy on his ability. And for him, there is no limit. There ain't no ceiling for him. So Keanu just dominated. And then you see the short amount of space between the center and the guards, how much they can work with, and it's little to nothing. So for him to have a box full of tools to be able to maneuver, bull rush, spin, get skinny. What I mean by get skinny is turn side and make sure you don't give the offensive guard, or tackle, or center your whole body. Was very, very impressive. A quick first step was very impressive. So when I saw that from Keanu, I was like, man, this dude's special. Then you just keep hearing his name coming up over and over and over and over and over. And then you just watch him on tape and you watch him in practice. You're like, all right, this little dude, the real deal.
Joe told me, and it's not to say he's Aaron Donald, but Aaron Donald-like in the way that he plays. And here's the reality with the Steelers, too. We love Cam Hayward. He's an all-pro player. He's been fantastic. He's 33 years old. So you've got to get some additional depth there. I think it's something that the Steelers did with Larry Ogunjobi, a player who's now going to be a free agent. You got to decide, are you going to bring him back? I know they bring in DeMarvin Leal as well. But to me, there's nothing wrong with improving what you can do up front at the line of scrimmage. And from what Joe told me, Ike, and if this sentiment is wrong, please say so. But he was saying the linemen were the thing, at least at the Senior Bowl. And I know you don't have the underclassmen players, but the linemen were the most impressive group of, compared to the skill position players. He said the linemen really stuck out to him.
Yeah, that was the first time I ever really got to see offensive linemen work. Like I see it on tape, but that's like, when I play watching game tape, but actually in practice, to see it up close, to see them live, to see them go through drills, to see them do one-on-ones, it's like when I was at practice, you heard it from a distance when somebody was kicking somebody's ass, like you heard it, you turn around and look, it's too late. Then they might show it in the meeting or something. But just to see it live in person, like I would say between that O and D line, that was very impressive. That was probably the strength in my mind for the Senior Bowl between those two. It's a lot of talent between the offense and defensive line, and them boys was getting after it respectfully.